Hi, this is Dr. Dan Langley.
And Brooke Bills.
And welcome to another episode of Eye-Opening Discussions. Here we are at the top of the Mount Mauna Kea summit, where we're surrounded by observatories. And it helps provide perspective on how we should observe our life. And as we are driving up the mountain to the summit, we are reminded of our own individual ascension. And when we get to the top, the road is challenging, but the view is spectacular. And without that work to get to the top, we wouldn't be able to perceive these different perspectives that are here in front of us.
We ascended to the top of the tallest mountain in the world, right?
Tallest mountain measured from the base.
Yeah, it's spectacular. And along the way, you have to stop at 7,000 feet and acclimate.
Yeah, and so sometimes that's how it is in life. As you get halfway along your journey, you have to kind of stop and catch your breath and assess, is the pursuit of the summit really worth it? But if you do take the time to catch your bearings, to catch your breath, to recalibrate, to muster some fortitude, the rest of the climb is definitely worth it.
I think it's interesting, whenever we stopped at the 7,000, they said that you had to stay there for 30 minutes. But if you want, you can stay longer. If you apply that to life, many people try to ascend and they get to a new level. And it's kind of up to them how they progress. If they want to lean into it, blast past it, or stay there for longer. So today, we had a timer for 30 minutes.
We did.
Whenever it went off, we were already sitting back in the car ready to go. But when I went to go put on my chapstick just a second ago, I realized something though. There's only certain amount of people who want to ascend to the highest point, and they can handle the pressure. All of this started blowing out as fast as it possibly could, just like the water, because we're at about 13,000 feet.
Yeah.
And it's brisk and chilly and windy, but worth it.
It's almost a reverse pressure when you get to these altitudes here. And so the pressure of the lower altitudes can tend to weigh on you. And when you make the choice to take that climb and you get to the top and you're just in awe of the sights that you can perceive when you're up here, and your mind is just flooded with so many different ideas that you just didn't have when you're down at lower levels in the summit, pressures that are exerted down at those lower altitudes. And it's tough. And so that kind of builds some character at the lower levels, but sometimes that's what's needed to turn ordinary carbon or ordinary coal into a diamond. And then you are able to see more crystal clearly that you were made for something more than just the pressures of everyday life. Ask yourself, why? Why am I here? What is this all about? And if you provide a moment for yourself to just do that, to take some time to pray or to meditate or to just simply contemplate, the universe will give you some of the answers that you need. The whole purpose is to feel a symbiosis or a collaboration with all the different multitude of energies and frequencies. And there's no way we could get this any other place than right here, right now. And so to be here, up here, and be inspired, and to see these sights here, to see these sci-fi looking structures here, right? It's like Star Wars. It's crazy. And then just see just the spectacular prismatic effects of the sun shining through the droplets of moisture inside the water. And to see that the earth actually does look flat, right? And to not say, oh, well, whoever's perspective sees this in flat and sees the glory in the plain perspective can easily say, well, hey, it's also can be a spinning ball, because here are the balls here to exemplify that as well. We are inspired with the Holy Spirit, Brahma, whatever you want to call it, but just nature and consciousness and the all that there is. I say that each perspective is valid from its perceiver's perspective. And one isn't good and one isn't bad. They just are. and our ability to reconcile those differences between polarity, between right and left, Republican and Democrat, liberal, conservative, black, white, men, women, they all can be reconciled because we all are just human beings after all. And to accept the perspective of another human being is something that we should all strive for. And that higher aspect of emotional maturity, that compassion, is truly what's going to unite everyone. Don't pay attention to the talking heads, the people in the media, or our politicians that are trying to divide us, because we can see each other and find the humanity in each one of our fellow brothers and sisters. And we really, truly can make this a place on earth, to see that we are all just part of this. We are a manifestation of these 5 forces that are commingling in an infinite array of complexity. And we are a result of that complexity. We are the evolution of the mineral kingdom that has commingled with the bacteria and the plant kingdom and the fungal kingdom. And we now could live harmoniously with the rest of the animal kingdom to be great shepherds of this great creation here. And this is an opportunity that we all have. And I think that we are working towards that space. So no matter what's happening in the everyday world of what we want to call either illusion or just distraction, is that we all can come back to a place like this and just simply remember that we are all one. We're all part of the creation. And if we have a moment to see that perspective, then we will interact with our fellow man with much more compassion. We will see that the problems of the world are not insurmountable. They can be surmounted with the collaboration of all of our efforts to recognize that we do want the same thing. And so thank you for joining us in this very special episode of Eye-Opening Discussions. We are celebrating on the summit of Mount Mauna Kea in all of God's and the Creator's glory. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on a future episode. Thank you.